A chill wind whispers through the skeletal branches of the park. Dusk has fallen, draping the frost-dusted grass in shades of gray. A lone figure, Eli, huddles on a weathered bench beneath a flickering lamppost.
Solitude, my constant companion.
He taps the pen against the notebook, a staccato rhythm against the backdrop of rustling leaves and the distant hum of the city. The air around him seems to shimmer, a faint distortion that he attributes to the encroaching darkness and the fatigue gnawing at his mind. The hum intensifies, a low, persistent drone that seems to vibrate in his teeth. Eli shakes his head, trying to clear the sound.
Just tiredness, just need some rest.
But the hum persists, growing louder, morphing into a chorus of whispers that slither through the air around him. A voice, ethereal and layered, seems to emanate from the shimmering air itself.
Look again. Look beyond the veil of your perception.
Eli's eyes fly open, his heart pounding in his chest. He whirls around, searching for the source of the voice, but the park is deserted. The wind carries Eli's words away, scattering them into the growing darkness. The shimmering air pulsates around him, the ethereal hum thrumming through his very bones. Fear claws at his throat, choked by the impossible reality unfolding before him.
Who's there?
Not who. What? Look closer.
The voice seems to come from everywhere and nowhere at once, a chorus of whispers that dance on the edge of his perception. Eli clutches the notebook to his chest, his knuckles white.
Am I going mad?
The hum intensifies, a physical presence now, pressing against him. He can almost taste it, metallic and strange, like the ozone tang of an approaching storm.
Sanity is a fragile thing, but you are not mad. Not yet, at least. You are merely breathing the air you miss, seeing the colors you overlook.
Eli closes his eyes, battling the wave of dizziness that threatens to overpower him. He draws a shuddering breath, trying to ground himself.
What do you want? Why are you here?
We are always here. We are the whispers in the wind, the shadows in the corners of your vision. We are the unacknowledged, the forgotten.
The air crackles with energy, a faint blue glow emanating from the shimmering air. It dances around him, a corona of light that pulses in time with the strange hum. Eli opens his eyes, drawn to the mesmerizing dance of light. Fear recedes, replaced by a hesitant curiosity. The blue glow intensifies, revealing swirling patterns, shifting shapes that seem to writhe and coil in the air before him. He sees flashes of color, hears fragments of music, feels the brush of unseen wings against his skin.
We are the echoes of your soul, the fragments of your being that you have cast aside. But we are a part of you, just as you are a part of us.
The world explodes in a blinding flash of white light. Eli cries out, throwing his arm up to shield his eyes. When he dares to look again, the park is bathed in an otherworldly radiance. The air thrums with an almost tangible energy, a symphony of light and sound that sets his senses reeling. And through it all, he sees, or perhaps he feels, the presence beside him. The notebook slips from Eli's grasp, landing forgotten on the frost-dusted grass. He doesn't notice, his attention consumed by the kaleidoscope of sensations washing over him. The air is alive with whispers, with fragments of thoughts and emotions that swirl and dance like fireflies in the night. The pen from his notebook hovers in midair, glowing with an inner light. It darts towards the notebook, leaving a trail of shimmering blue sparks in its wake. And then, Eli is writing. Words pour from him, a torrent of inspiration that seems to flow from some unknown wellspring deep within. He writes with a furious intensity, his hand barely able to keep pace with the flood of ideas that consume him. He writes of whispers and shadows, of hidden truths and forgotten dreams. He writes of the unseen world that exists just beyond the veil of perception, a world that he had always sensed but never fully grasped, until now.